Hey Slyck YouTubers, it's Tom Meneke here, otherwise known as Slyck Tom. I know this is our first video in a long time, and you know what that means. So, why are we making this video? Why are we jumping the gun just a little bit? I know we were supposed to make a video tomorrow when the new Star Wars trailer drops, which is going to be the third or the fourth trailer, depending on what your perspective is. But, hey, the new trailer didn't come out today, but what did come out today was the new poster, or the logo, for The Force Awakens, Episode 7. So we're going to do a little bit of analysis with that and talk about what we're seeing, what we're not seeing, and then tomorrow we're going to do a full reaction and analysis. Let's talk about the actual poster, and I'm looking at it as you're looking at it on the side here. So the first thing I notice about this poster is not necessarily what's here, but what's not here. And what's not here is Luke Skywalker. And that's very interesting, and I'm really not quite sure why he's not making an appearance, other than the fact that he may not be playing such a big role in this film. Who is going to be playing a huge role in this film, of course, and we see our main protagonists and antagonists here. We see Kylo Ren, we see Rey, and we see Finn. And just on top of Finn's head, we see something very interesting that I haven't seen before, and I've been following the production of this pretty closely, and I'm not entirely sure what that structure is. At first I thought it was an eye with an eyelash. Looking at it a little closer, it almost looks like a new Death Star, but it's not. I don't think it's a Death Star. I think what that is, it could be Starkiller Base. I don't know. But then again, I was under the impression that Starkiller Base was actually on a planet. Not sure. But there's a couple of interesting features here. That looks like a red, glowing, ominous eye with kind of like an equatorial trench again. Very reminiscent of the original trilogy, but I'm not quite sure what that means. We look towards the center of the poster, and we can see some familiar faces. We see, of course, Chewbacca. We see R2-D2. We see C-3PO. And we see this odd little young-looking short person here next to R2-D2, and it kind of looks like a young Anakin from The Phantom Menace. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Obviously, it's not Anakin. And then below that individual, we see BB-8. And just to the right of BB-8, with his arms crossed, all badass, we see Poe Dameron. And below Poe Dameron, we see, of course, Captain Phasm. Next to her stormtroopers, we see a bunch of, looks like flame troopers to the left and right, towards the bottom of the poster. And of course we see some new Star Destroyers, and of course the Millennium Falcon being chased by TIE Fighters. And interestingly, we see Han and Leia very close together. I don't know if that means something. I don't know what their relationship is going to be in this movie. Whether they're still close together, whether they have grown apart, whether there's still some kind of connection between them remains to be seen. And of course, above them, we see right in the center of the action is Rey. And interesting how her staff and Kylo Ren's, it's interesting how her staff and Kylo Ren's lightsaber are kind of parallel to each other. They're right next to each other. I don't know how she's going to fight with that thing, because if she took Kylo Ren on, I know Finn looks like he takes him on in that short clip we saw a couple weeks ago, about a month ago actually. The thing is going to get chopped in half. Whether something else is going on there we don't know about remains to be seen. What do you think, everybody? If you have some interesting thoughts or insights into this new poster, comment below. And we'll be back tomorrow with a full analysis and reaction. I don't know if they're going to be two separate videos yet, we'll see. But we're going to have a reaction to the next trailer for Episode 7, The Force Awakens, tomorrow. See you then, folks.